Hi everyone, I'm B. If you don't know me, I make lore videos on YouTube, usually with a focus on Anteam, though you may see some other videos there as well. My first lore video was actually on Anteam's debut music video, Under the Skin, and we're going full circle and doing my first Anteam reaction video with Firework, so I'm super excited about it. Some theories I do have, I think I mentioned it before, but we're going to see Mika's character, and I think she's going to be the past in Gray City. And I think we might meet Suha, which some of you may know, in the present. And she's not necessarily going to represent Lune, but she, to me, I believe, is going to be just kind of someone who reminds them of Mika. Yeah, those are just like a couple of my theories. There's a few things I am thinking about, but I don't really want to touch on those at the moment. I'm just really excited for this video, so let's get started. It's here!
My precious time. Firework 高鳴ることは止まらないどんな旅だろうといいんだこの胸が叫び今すぐ君に会いたいあの砂駆け抜ける色とりどりのフレーム君も見ているなら
Interesting. Han. Why is he floating?
Bang bang 空に咲いた firework 確かで爆点とした期待を確かにした君との出会いが教えてくれた僕は一人じゃないと I know in a love たわめく胸の理由 I know in a life 夏の夜が僕に
Wow, me too, yeah! Oh. Okay, you can't throw cake. Interesting. Ooh. Interesting.
Firework.
I don't know why, but I kind of feel like crying. I'm not sure for a reason. It's just the tears want to come. Ah, she's gone. Ah. Okay, she's just walking. Someone is there. Okay. Okay. How'd you get there so fast? Oh, werewolf. that means a lot. If you don't know the Dark Moon, Gray City story, okay. That was really good. Well, first, I think I'm crying just because I love them so much, and their comeback is so good, and the song is really catchy, and I didn't get to pay attention to the lyrics because this time I just want to watch it without it. But I really loved it, and I'm going to listen to it again. But we're going to go back and break down the video a little bit. But before I do that, just some things that I want to kind of like a brief not analysis, but I take back my statement. I originally said that I was pretty sure she was Mika, and that could still be the case. After all, the music video world is going to be a separate world from like the webtoon and webcomics, including like the Blood Altar story. But there's a high chance that she could still be Suha, because it looks like, which I honestly, whenever I was looking back at the MV teasers and I saw Kay's phone, it looked like a little bit more of a current phone. I don't know anything about phones, but I was like, this could be the Gray City timeline, but that's a phone that's in our timeline, so maybe it's just like in that back then in their world that those are phones that they had, because at the time I was like, it's Mika, so she's in the past. But now that I'm watching this, I don't think that's the case. I don't know. I'm starting to get the feeling that she's Suha, and I know I have to separate the Blood Altar webtoon from the Gray City story and from the music video story, because again, those are going to be different. But my main reason for thinking about that, and let me show you. I'm just gonna pull up something real quick. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can find it. I can't believe this one. Let's see. Here we go. So I'm going to quickly show you a scene from the webtoon. Okay, so here, this is chapter, 13 of the Blood Altar webtoon. It's a little bit after the werewolves show up. And Suha, the character in that story, runs into Khan. And that, at that time, as you kind of see here, there is a lunar eclipse. And what happens to a werewolf on the night of a lunar eclipse? He falls in love. I can't. And then what do we see at the end of the video? I'm gonna need some time. Give me a moment to just recover from this real quick. One moment, please. Okay, I'm back. I had to just go freak out on Twitter a little bit. I'm not recovered still. But I will say a few things before starting this brief analysis / breakdown of the video. One thing that I usually emphasize about the Hybe stories is that the music videos slash worlds are always going to be different. Music video is going to be different than the webtoon. Webtoon is going to be different than the web novel, etc. And that's especially the case between the Grey City and Blood Altar stories. Since each world or each story has kind of like their own dimension, like multiple dimensions exist, that also means multiple stories kind of exist with different things happening. I am pretty confident now that this is Suha and not Mika. We were hoping it was Mika because Mika is a very important person in the novel. And I do still believe that the reason why Suha has such a importance to them here is probably because of that relationship that they had with her. Of course, you have to separate the webtoon and web novel from the original story or from the music video story, so it could be that Mika didn't exist in this world. But in this version of the vampire werewolf story between the Grey City and the Blood Altar, Suha is really good friends with the werewolves here. And just another thing to kind of talk about the differences real quick is that in the Dark Blood webtoon, two of the werewolves, Maki and Yuma, don't exist. But they do exist in, I want to say... Yeah, they don't exist, I don't think, in the web novel either. I haven't read the web novel for it. But their characters never show up. They don't exist there. But they do exist in the Grey City story. So that's just another example of like how things are different. So I'm going to say that first before we go into this breakdown. But let's get started. So here we have all of them together, all the boys in the same room, with Mika here as well, kind of showing their closeness. Not Mika, Suha. See, I just keep doing it. I'm going to put the lyrics on this time because I did not do that last time. It's already on. Precious night. My precious night. Okay, cute, cool, loving it. Maybe that's what the red means. Maybe not. I was gonna say maybe the red means that like vampire aspect of her, but I don't think so. I love that they're wearing masks though. I'm just gonna assume that this is them transformed into their masks, their werewolf form. And then here's Mika. You can kind of see, not Mika, freaking Suha. Here's Suha. She is wearing the Dustless Academy uniform, so definitely her. Definitely not Mika. It's okay. Definitely different as well because Suha doesn't use a gun, a rifle. Maybe this kind of shows like her power, strength. I think also the birthday cake is a thing. This is going to kind of parallel Drunk Days a little bit in just in terms of timelines here. So this cake does, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have said it already, but does kind of remind me at least of Drunk Days. I don't want to say the boys are fighting over the girl because that would suck. I'm still curious about what the red lighting on Fuma's character is. They look so... Are they in their pajamas while they're running? So they're in their pajamas while they're running. Maybe that's just a way of saying, like, when you're in your pajamas, it's nighttime, you're not necessarily a vulnerable state, but you're in your comfortable clothes. And again, just kind of showing, like, these are their werewolf forms, so to say. And then we have here, because I know someone before thought maybe she was chasing after them, but here is showing that she is with them. Um,
真夏の夜サイト Firework 高鳴ることは止まらないどんな旅だろうといいんだこの胸が叫び今すぐ君に会いたいあの砂駆け抜け色とりどりのフレーム君も見ているなら We know that we feel the same 共に走り出そう降り注ぐ日が
oh, this is good. It's just we cannot escape Suha. Real quick, I want to talk about the floating. I'm not quite sure what it means other than her presence / when they're with her, they feel like floating, they feel like flying, maybe. So good. They're dancing for her, kind of like but she's looking down at them while they do that. And so I don't think she's an enemy. But they definitely here is kind of showing that they are willing to do anything for her. Here they're dancing for her. Later on they start fighting. And while some vampires have the ability to control the minds of werewolves, I'm not quite sure if that's the case here. Hold on. I'm not quite sure. Ooh. What that scene meant. Here we have the flower. She pulls it. Did that happen? She pulls it. It falls. He falls. Does she have more of a malevolent presence here? It's hard to tell. I think right now it's a bit hard to separate what I know about Suha versus I don't know. There definitely feels like there's something underneath going on. Taki wears this. He wore it in the thing. I'm not quite sure. I'm assuming it's like a werewolf pelt. Yes, I love Legi's voice. Maybe Fuma doesn't trust her? This song is so good though! Boys, stop fighting. Oh, they're playing. Okay, there was a ball. We're good. They're fighting over the ball. They're not fighting over her. That's a good sign. They're not fighting over her. They're fighting over the ball. They're playing. We're good. We're fine. I wonder, I'm not good at like flowers, so I can't say for sure that I know what this flower is. I know I saw someone post about it on Twitter, but I didn't see the name of it or get to look it up myself on what exactly it means. But these are the flowers that they were at in the field here, and I think that it's just kind of showing that this place here seems to be within their dreams. Yo, this song is good though. She points it at us. I don't know, fam. Okay, it's hard to tell. She gives me some vibes. It feels off. Maybe it's a bias.
Firework.
This song is so good. I'm not finding a lot to analyze. What's going to end up happening is I'm going to be... What I do tend to do is I tend to go a little bit, like, not frame by frame, but I do tend to kind of, like, look through the video, see what my eyes can catch. If there's anything I need to research, I do that, and then I'll make, like, a video based off of that. So far, other than sooo and just the offness she gets me, there's not a lot I can say. I'm curious about the thing that Taki wears and why he's wearing it. The only thing I can think of is Skitty. Maybe, I just don't, I'm not quite sure. I'm assuming it's a werewolf thing. I don't know what else it would be. Hadoua looks at him. He looks sad. There are definitely like moments where they seem joyful when they're with her, but when they're not, they seem sad, which sucks. You don't need a girl to be happy, boys. I mean, I know it represents, you know, Lunate. Frack! Suha, no! Anyways, there's this like thing here, headphones being tangled up, just kind of like our emotions and thoughts. It's like a phrase that I've heard before, so that's what I'm thinking about there. Yeah, I don't know for right now, like what else I can break down. Curious about this here with the eye drop fallen, which is really pretty and cute, cool. The red lighting throws me off. I really don't know what's going on. I don't feel like we can fully trust her, but it's only because they give us this lighting. Stop! It makes me feel like I'm in danger. But yeah, song is great. I am loving this song. I'm about to go start streaming it because it is great and I'm excited and I'm really happy for the boys. Yeah, she falls in love. He falls in love with her. I can't. Okay, no. Don't do it. But it's definitely different. It's a different story. Because just the way it happens is very different than when it happens in Blood Altar. Yeah, I'll definitely have more thoughts and stuff in the breakdown and analysis video where I go through kind of just whatever I can pick out and stuff. Maybe it'll sound the same, maybe it won't, who knows. But that is all for today. Bye.